School is something that has existed ever since humans have had the will to learn. So like 2070 BC. Literally every person on this planet has gone through school in some way, whether it's public, homeschool, or private school. School about privates? Run! I think I can speak for all humans when I say that collectively we all dread school. Not necessarily the concept of it, but rather how it's executed. School environments are so weird. I like to say that it's a society within society. There's so many unwritten rules and expectations that you have to abide by, or else you're just weird. Like the whole sense of being cool just doesn't exist outside of school, unless you're just one of those weirdos. As a kid in school, you're so focused on having like the coolest shoes or the dopest clothes and the swaggest haircut. Wait, swaggest? I don't know if I like or hate that word, but you worry about all of that in fear of not getting bullied. Oh my, what is this? You dare enter my vicinity with those sketches? Banish him to the art kids table. You will not be dining with us this afternoon. You can come back when you cop a pair of Jordans or Air Maxes. I don't know how it was for each of you individually, but for me, if you didn't have Jordans, like rap music, or play Call of Duty, you're a loser. It's over. And that really annoyed me because I had a lot of interests back then that I really wish I capitalized on, but I just didn't out of fear of being made fun of. Looking back at it, the environment in school is really toxic. And I know there are a lot of people out there that don't have the same experiences. I'm just saying for me personally, it just wasn't that great for some of it. I also find it really crazy that they make you wake up super early just to go to class. And not only that, the school day is abhorrently long. You're telling me I need to wake up at 5 o'clock, get ready at 6, so school can start at 7, and then I get out at 3 as a 7-year-old? Nah, bro, that's crazy. That's pretty much a job without the pay. I don't understand how you expect any kid to be energetic after that. Yeah, I'm going home and playing video games. What do you expect me to do? Stay after school, spend more time into something else? Nah, bro. Now sure, it was a little fun. I can't say that. There were definitely a lot of things that helped the time go by, like recess. I don't know about you guys, but we had this thing called specials at one point. They were pretty much electives that the entire class had to take, but they were pretty fun. You had art, you had PE, music, and then library, in which I didn't really care too much about, unless I was reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid or Captain Underpants, which are the only viable books ever. That egg-headed man could teach you a lot about life. And he wearing tidy whities. A beacon of hope to all, for sure. But even with all of those, I don't think it's justified to have all of the negatives. My work shifts were less than that, and at least I was getting paid. I gotta wake up at 5 a.m., drop 8 hours for free? Yeah, no. Another thing I know we all hate is homework. Homework. The word dreaded by all. In some countries, they call it the useless paper, or the worthless tree. Cause you got me messed up if you think I'm gonna do all that homework. The entire concept of homework is just so stupid to me. So I just spent multiple hours in school, right? Now you want to send me home with even more work to make sure I understood the material? Weren't you supposed to do that when I was in school? I put a work shift worth of time in class. I'm gonna go home and chill. All it does is give more things for the students and teachers to complain about. And I know what some of y'all finna say. I did homework and I was just fine. Let's say that homework was okay. I probably wouldn't mind if I wasn't so tired. And I probably wouldn't be so tired if I didn't have to wake up at 5 a.m. You see the problem here? I think if students were just able to put time into certain things at a certain point, and only at that certain point, they'd probably perform a lot better. But when it's stressing them out and giving them one more thing to worry about, they're probably not likely to want to actually complete it. In my opinion, I think homework shouldn't exist, and your palms won't get sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti when you're at the parent-teacher conference. This only applies to college, but the price of school is so outrageously high. The average cost for 4 years is $36,000 to $146,000, according to this website. That's insane. There's no way you can pay that off in enough time, especially when the interest kicks in. I know there's financial aid, but I don't know everybody's experience individually, so I won't argue that any further. But it could be crazy how much school can cost over the years, especially if you want to be something like a doctor. I doubt every doctor is making bank right after they get out of college. And the worst part of it all is that it's only in America. I know you Canadians and UK citizens are gleefully dancing while us Americans are punching the air. I will proudly say the entire college system is set up to absolutely screw over anybody willing to attend it. There are just so many degrees that are outright pointless. And if you get a degree and find out you don't like your job, well, you're screwed. I put that much financial commitment into it on the chance that you may like it later on, only to be in debt for the rest of your life. I won't even get into the terrible conditions or lack of opportunity that trades have. I can completely understand not wanting to put yourself in such a mess. School isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's a great thing, but the way many operate really rubs people the wrong way. And I'm sure if they operated better, it wouldn't be such a generally terrible experience. Don't change those lunch ladies though. They were fine. Do you want that fruit? Like, no, baby girl, I want you. No, kidding. No, unless.